Welcome to Info Nifo's episode on kicks.
I've got coming down on your shins like a ton of bricks. Robot fighters with a new bag of tricks. Kick puncher as good as any of Kubrick's. Horses that are ready to fight for the Knicks. But first, Mona Kimura kicks all her critics in the kicks.
Round one. Fight.
The real Chun-Li. 24-year-old Mona Kimura is a Japanese kickboxer who loves the sidekick. Even 50 Cent posted, "I would just keep hitting the square button." To be fair, her videos look like all she does is kick, but actually, she does punch too. She won the juniors boxing championship in Japan at the age of 18. She started training in karate at the age of 4. Her parents used to make her stand on one leg for long periods of time to develop her balance and strength. And here is Mona and her brother training when they were young. Kicks. When you think of horse kicks, you're probably thinking of something like this. Man, that's gotta hurt. I mean, a horse kick to the junk has to hurt at the best of times. But while wearing a Speedo? I can't imagine. Anyway, that's not the kind of horse kicks we're talking about. These are. Sneakerhead Marcus Floyd is offering horses the drip they deserve. These equine kicks that look like Nike, Adidas, and New Balance actually are. Marcus deconstructs human shoes and builds them into sick horseshoes. He can't keep up with the demand. Here's the pair he made for NBA's Dorian Finney-Smith, or rather his horse, Stevie. A pair goes for around $1,200. Mind you, that's just for two. At that price, you better not scuff their shoes. Or else. Kicks.
Freeze! Police!
Kick puncher, a cyborg cop who punches have the power of kicks.
Call me David.
It looks like we're going to finally get the Community movie promised to us with 6 seasons and a movie. The budget has been approved and everybody is on board. There are still no details about the plot. Allison Brie has a suggestion.
I would love to see for Annie is full sex with Jeff Winger.
As much as that sounds interesting, there is only one movie I want to see. In a post-apocalyptic Detroit, our hero Kick Puncher faces off against his arch-nemesis Punch Kicker, whose kicks have the power of punches, of course. There is even a comic book, apparently written by Troy, that we could use as a template. Annie doesn't have sex, but she and Britta are barely clad because apparently Troy is a pervert. I think I know the best person to play Punch Kicker, too. Unfortunately, creator Dan Harmon says Chevy can't legally be on the set of the movie. Do you love kickboxing, but there's just a little too much blood and brain damage involved? Then I've got the sport for you. Robot kickboxing. This is the world's first humanoid robot kickboxing match. Okay, let's be honest, it's not exactly real steel. The fighters are only 4 feet tall, 80 pounds, and are partially controlled by humans, but it is a start. And if that is not enough human drama for you, I'm guessing we are not far off from a robot versus human fight, just like AI versus the human chess master. In this case, I think the robot may have a slight advantage considering the height of its punches. Kicks. Have you ever been kicked in the shins? It hurts. When I was a teenager, I accidentally kicked a soccer opponent in the shins and his parents started yelling at me. He just had shin surgery. All I know is I feel a lot better after finding out about this sport. Apparently, shin kicking is a martial art that has been around since 1612. Basically, you kick somebody in the shins until they can't take it anymore and fall to the ground. You are allowed to stuff your pants with straw for padding, but I'm not sure it helps. Why? Why do you do this to your shins? One player said his shins hurt for 6 months after. Here's the reigning world champion.